Now to Chicago, where demonstrations are still underway as part of the nationwide No Kings protest. Thousands gathered across the country today. Bob was on the ground outside the rally site in Chicago's Grant Park earlier today. Chris, what was the turnout like there, and what did you see and experience?
Massive turnout back at Grant Park and down the streets. What I'm seeing right now, I'm changing locations here. I'm outside the Broadview ICE Detention Center. To my right, you have a number of officers arresting someone dressed in black bloc, which is a full black uniform, black bicycle helmet. A lot of the protesters who were initially in the designated protest zone have moved over and are currently speaking to the officers who are executing the arrest. All of the attendees here that I've spoken to have come from the larger No Kings protest, which is still going on in downtown Chicago. It began at noon in Grant Park. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker and Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson, along with other speakers, addressed a crowd that surpassed the 15,000 people who turned out for the first No Kings protest back on June 14th. After the speeches, the march stretched roughly 2 miles up Michigan Avenue to Wacker Drive, with a steady stream of people chanting and holding signs. I caught up with the protest at Wacker Drive. Here's what those who attended said about why they're marching.
Really spurred by the fact that we need humanity in this world, and what's happening is not okay in our country. And we got to fight back and stand up.
I don't want abortion to be banned. I want people to be able to make their own decisions for themselves and for democracy to be real in a democratic country.
Literally right outside of my house, we had a tear gas attack. And it's about being in that moment, putting yourself out there and being there.
By the people, for the people. Power, and no one is above the law. And it just seems like so much hate is just focused on the wrong people. They're just being used, and we're divided. People are protesting peacefully, and that's a beginning.
Do you expect it to remain peaceful?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
And what do you think happens after today?
Not much, really.
On that note of peace, we learned earlier from the NYPD, back where you are at headquarters, that there were 100,000 protesters who turned out for No Kings, and in all 5 boroughs. But the NYPD didn't exercise any protest-related arrests, rather. The same could not be said over here outside the Broadview ICE Center. Back to you.
All right. Thanks, Chris, for that update.